Hi, this is Cherie from Queen of Free, and today I want to talk to you about the beginning steps of budgeting. You know, when we paid off $127,000 at the beginning of our journey, the word budget was kind of a nasty word in our household. I thought incorrectly that budgeting was going to keep me from doing everything that I wanted to do. I couldn't have been farther from the truth, because budgeting actually allows us to do everything and much, much more. But what if you've never budgeted before? How do you begin? I want to answer a few of those questions today and give you some practical tips to help guide your journey. Change your perspective, because if you don't, you'll never be successful. Money is so emotional, and personal finance is personal. You need to start seeing budgeting as not a chain to bind you, but a chain breaker that helps you out of your current financial mess. Use a tool or resource that fits you. Praise God, we are not all the same. We've all been given different gifts and natural inclinations, so you need to find a budgeting tool that best fits your personality as well as your skill set. On SlayingTheDebtDragon.com, I have a free printable budget form that looks like this that you could use good old-fashioned paper and pencil to be able to begin your budgeting process. But maybe you like computers, and you're able to use a piece of software like Quicken. Or you could even use Mint.com or a number of online apps that help you do your budgeting. Whatever you do, be sure that you don't return to the same methods that have failed you in the past. In the book of Proverbs, the wisest man who ever lived said, "As a dog returns to its own vomit, so fools return to their own folly." It's kind of an icky metaphor, but it's so true. I love how the Message puts it. So fools recycle silliness. If it hasn't worked in the past, it's not going to work now. Try something new. Talk to your spouse. Budgeting is not a solo battle. Whether or not you're married, you need someone that you can talk to on a routine basis about what you're budgeting where. If you are married, I'd encourage you to bring your best game into those budgeting meetings. It's not your job to gun for your spouse and tell them exactly what they're doing wrong. Instead, you need to examine your own heart and see where you can change. Change begins with you, after all. And also remember that you love your spouse and your spouse loves you. You chose each other the day that you walked down the aisle. Choose each other in the middle of a budgeting session too. At the end of our journey, I realized that budgeting had truly set us free. I know that it can sound like a drag, but I promise if you do it right, it can be a true joy and lead you into God's best plan for your life.